Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well this Monday. Just gonna have a brief look at the market, see what the market is doing this week. There's nothing too interesting. There's just been a whole lot of momentum from last week's news. So basically all we're waiting for is retracements into zones that we can trade from. So the dollar index, we are waiting for a pullback into a specific zone. We don't have any structure here because there is no there are no rules for structure. So if there are no rules for structure, we're not asking price to break any structure. So we can expect a price into anywhere in this part of our leg. 2. Euro USD, we are still waiting for a retracement into a demand of ours. You can mark out this inside bar 2. As nothing has changed much from last week, so it's going to fly through today's session because everything's pretty much the same. Okay, Euro USD, we are going to be looking for a reaction from either one of these two. This demand down here, or this demand here. If we had to put our fib onto that last leg from the bottom to the top, we shall see here that the golden zone, our golden zone, falls perfectly with an imbalance. So it sits here perfectly with a section of a balance here. So what we're going to do is I will keep this low. I'll keep a alert on this low, so if this demand breaks I will know, but I will also keep an alert on the open of this demand, so that once price taps into that demand I know it's game on. One pixel. Okay, GU, we're waiting for exactly the same schematics to form. So we've taken Friday's buy side Asia liquidity. If we put on the 1 hour, we'll see our Asia range here. So what we might see is a spike to the top to take Asia buy side, take Asia sell side, and come into an area where you're looking at buying from. So back on the 4 hour, where we're looking at trading from, we've got our fib all the way from the bottom here to the top of this leg. So yet again, we are sitting with a lot of imbalance in the market. Our new chalk will come from here. So once price breaks this chalk line, I would be happy looking for sells. Okay, this target has been met. So I'd wait for this low to be taken, and then shorts from whatever causes that low to break. And then probably longs from this imbalance down here. There's a whole lot of imbalance, so I've got 1 hour imbalance marked up there, I think. Yeah, this is our old golden zone. So the golden zone is marked up there. Because there's such a long leg for us to trade in, or long range, or lots of imbalance, I'll stick to using the Fibonacci. I'll stick to the golden zone. As you can see, there's also a whole bunch of liquidity being generated here, so we can expect this liquidity to be run, and I'll most likely see longs from here. Yes, I would actually have my I'll keep it on there, and I would have my alert set on the 0.5 to see what happens, because there's just so much going on, so much momentum. There's nothing that you can really choose, you know. So we'll use our golden zone and see how that treats us. But as I said, there's not really much changing. Last week was quite disastrous. Lots of news. Okay, so you got break of structure down, break of structure down. Let's put it here. Delete this. Okay, so if we break this structure on GJ, we can look for longs, because this is the last swing. So if this swing gets taken, that could also be inducement, because it is also equal highs. So we could most likely even see a reaction from the supply that we're still looking at a super wide leg. What's happening with the whole leg? Because this is probably the daily. Okay, so we do have swing structure here. This is swing structure, so I wouldn't ask swing structure to break. I'll first monitor what the price does in this supply here. Fucking Telegram. Telegram is not even open. Why is it making noise? Yes. Okay, so GJ, I would expect a reaction from this supply up here. If we break this high, I would expect longs because it's swing structure, but there could also be inducements. So we just need to keep our eyes very peeled to see what happens with price action in our zones. Gold still waiting for our pullback. So we've got a break of the high here. The high we put in the low, this low gets put in here. So once we break this low, we can find the schematic here. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Oh, this is gold. So on gold, we're looking for a retracement. We could even do these buy to sells here. So let's just monitor price action and see what it does. But we've got two areas of interest that we can trade from here. Bitcoin. Daily on the Bitcoin. Okay, so you see the inside. Where is that coming from? That's irritating me now. I'm gonna delete Telegram off here because that's my Telegram. You guys have been hearing that. Cristiano Ronaldo busy making noise here. Okay, so these are inside bars. As long as a bar trades inside a bar, it's an inside bar. So there's a bar there, here's the low. No. Everything's closed. Satire. So there's a high of that candle. And then you can see the next candle that was created. So then the next candle traded inside of that candle. Here's the low of that candle. There's the low of that candle. And as you can see, the next candle trades inside. So we've got three inside bars right next to each other. That's a perfect example of what an inside bar is. But Bitcoin, where are we currently playing? What is this? Yeah, I got my as my Telegram notification, so I don't miss them. But Telegram's closed now; it's just not playing. So Bitcoin, guys, still 12k. Ethereum, I'm still looking at about 800. Just got to pop below this, and we'll hit our designated mark. I think we are still short on crypto. Luna. Let's see what happens with Luna. I'm expecting longs, but let's see if we get a break of this low here. If we get a break of this low here, then either look for entry model or shorts. Or if it breaks, it's going to go short. Yeah, all still short on crypto. Ripple, I also still see Ripple going down, down, down. It is currently sitting in a demand where the chalk came from over here. So we had the low here, we had the high taken out, and change of character to do longs. So if the structure breaks, this defo is going to go short, because it's very strong structure here, as you can see. Okay, 4 hour on Nasdaq. Okay, we are waiting for pullbacks on Nasdaq. So if you wanted to trade a pullback on Nasdaq, you'd wait for this high. Well, the high has been broken. Here's our swing low. Once this 1 hour swing gets taken, you'll probably find shorts or something from here. Okay, so 1 hour chalk is what we're waiting for on Nasdaq. US 30, we've got our 1 hour change of character, which occurred here. And now we can expect structure to break to the downside. Once structure breaks to the downside, it's exactly the same thing every single time. AUD USD, still waiting for 1 hour change of character. So I'll probably use this low here. Yeah. So this low here breaks. Looking for shorts on the order block that broke that low. That's on AUD USD. USD JPY, as on all the other pairs, we are waiting for retracement. So we're waiting for long retracements here. As you can see, there's a lot of momentum that's pulled in here. We did get a chalk. Here's a low, break of that low, break of the high, and price decided to trade off of the gap in the market. From this gap, I would expect structure breaks to the upside. So like this structure now, it's going to get taken, and then just the same shit. Okay. USD JPY, literally just retracements. We are waiting for pullbacks into a premium of our zone, and we will be looking for lack of positions. See what happens with this golden zone here. But put on the 4 hour. Let's see what happens. It is, I don't know if I classify that as a pullback on the 4 hour. So if price violates this, I would expect this high to be violated and for a deeper retracement to occur. So these buy to sell wicks also look here, these sell to buy wicks, they also look quite good. Supply. Okay, that's pretty much in our golden zone, which looks good. So we can expect shorts from this supply of here on USD JPY. Okay, so USD ZAR. Remember I said we got a whole bunch of imbalance here. Look at the reaction from this imbalance that we got. So there's the imbalance that we marked out last week, well, long ago actually. If we follow those two white lines through, we expected price to come tap into that imbalance at some point, and price has done that now. So now we go on the 1 hour. Because I'm pretty sure we missed the trade that was presented in here. So now we're going to look for a 1 hour change of character. Okay, so we did violate this low. See, this low was violated. That low left this high here. So if this high breaks, I'd be happy to trade longs. Into something up here. Okay, but first things first is to find the long position. So we're going to wait for a change of character and we'll trade from this doji. Looks good, to be fair. So we could probably trade from this doji, provided structure gets broken to the upside first. So we're looking for 1 hour change of character on basically all pairs today. USD CAD as well, looking for a change of character. Here's the low. Low hasn't been broken, so this is the last low that was put in over here. So for us to see longs on USD CAD, we need to see this high broken here. Once that high is broken, we can expect longs. Just retracements, right? Because we're still bearish. We're just waiting for our retracements to occur. If you put on the 4 hour on USD CAD, we can actually bring this leg all the way down and wait for price to reach our golden zone. So let's see what happens with that. I'm not going to have anything marked out, but I'm going to put my golden zone in green. Imbalance. Okay. So I'm not going to mark out this whole bit of imbalance because all that imbalance is 124 pips. I'm not going to trade with 124 pips, so I will choose the section of the range that I want to trade from, which is going to be our golden zone. If there's nothing ever too clear, or if there's too much momentum, too much imbalance or whatever, always try and look for entry within our golden zone. GBP ZAR. As expected, we broke structure to the downside, popped into the supply, and now we're going to go to break structure to the downside again. Order flow and market structure, kings. If you understand those two, you're going to trade like a king. Yes. Okay, US oil, beautiful reaction from this demand we had marked out. We mentioned when this liquidity was taken last week, and look at that reaction from that demand. Beautiful. That is stunning. Did it give us a trade? Yay or nay? Let's have a look. Okay, so we got liquidated here, somewhere there, and we left clues for the boys. 30 pips. Okay, so price would not have come back and fetched us, because we would have been sitting waiting for it. It would just have missed us, guys, unfortunately. You see, price had just come and missed us, and then took off for a lot of R. Okay, so at the peak it will hit 42R. So what's going on now? Current price action. What does price tell us? Okay. I believe we're going to sit in this range for a while. Have a supply marked out, like this bad boy here that took liquidity. Yeah. Far from here. And we're going to put our supply up. We've got this demand down here. Momentum. Okay, from this low to this high is 30 bars. From this high to this low is 17 bars. So it looks like price is in favor of bearish momentum. So if we are looking for short positions, we'll mark out some imbalance here that we are currently in, because it looks like it is beautifully within our golden zone. Up here to down here. Yeah, so that fits perfectly into our golden zone. I would be more than happy to look for shorts from this imbalance here on oil. Yeah, would have come and liquidated us here. Okay, with oil, ultimately I would actually expect a break of structure to the upside here. That's what I'm waiting for. It's a break of this high. So if we could get a retracement into something like down here, you could find longs to break this high up here. Euro USD, Euro USD, Euro USD. Okay, so let's check at the demands that be marked, the areas that have been marked up. A. Okay, so the indicator has marked up this section of price action here. This is where the change of character occurred. It left this doji behind, and if we follow that doji, price is reacting perfectly to that doji, and I think we're going to see shorts from this supply. Into this demand to go up again, because it is a weak high. So let's have a look. Let's see. This indicator does look good. I'm going to start incorporating it soon. See here, into this supply that's been marked out for a good while. So we're in this supply. This supply has been marked out, so I would expect shorts from this supply into demand down here. It looks like the indicator is playing out accurate. Another few weeks of testing, and I think we're ready to launch it. Yeah. Okay, let's just recap what we are looking for today on our pairs that we trade. EU, we are waiting for a pullback into most probably something down here. But if we're looking for a change of character, we need to wait for a break of structure. So an EU doesn't really look too promising. There's no real structure. All of this is just one straight standard leg up. But on GU, if we can break this structure on GU, we'll look for shorts. Add alert. So this is the position I'm interested for today. This 1 hour change of character. The structure up here. Structure gets taken. We're waiting for the 1 hour change of character to occur. Once the change of character occurs, we will enter short positions on the supply that caused that 1 hour change of character. That is what I will be looking for today, my friends. Do we have any questions about today's little live stream? It did come out a little bit quick, but yeah, markets aren't really doing much. It's just the same as Friday, and I'm not going to repeat Friday over and over. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. Alright, so once things change up, I'll update you on exactly what's going on, brothers. But at the moment, 1 hour change of character on GU, that's what we're looking for. Once that occurs, I'll let you know the supply that caused a change of character, and we can look for shorts from that supply, guys. How was your weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? How are you feeling about trading coming up this week? I'm feeling quite confident. I think it's good. There's just been a whole bunch of imbalance in the market that I'm not too comfortable with, but using the right zones and the right levels, I think we'll come out on top this week. Okay, so guys, that's the only position I'm feeling comfortable enough to actually look for a trade on. Just wait for a retracement on this GU and look for a 1 hour change of character. We'll be selling into demands, and from demand or imbalance will be looking for longs. But I'll update you. It's a bit confusing today. You guys, thanks for making the time this morning. Sending you lots of peace and love. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. If you have any questions, you know exactly what to do. Premium support is right here waiting for you. I'm sorry this weekend I was a bit busy. I took my bike for a ride this weekend, so I was out in the bush where I had no signal and I was in the mountains. It was quite nice, but I'm sorry I didn't get back to you guys over the weekend. But I'm back here. I'm back in the land of the living. Expect me on the charts today. Expect me in the group. If you have any questions, I am here to help. You guys have a beautiful day, and I'll spot you guys a little bit later in our premium section. Cheers, guys. Peace and love.
Cheers.
You are, Colin. Okay. Wednesday. Were you traveling to?